Are you Prestwood locals, by the way? Hello, are you a Prestwood local? Yeah. Oh, come here, I've got a question for you. Excuse me, can I ask you just a couple of questions? Yes, I'm rolling. I want your opinion. Are you happy to be on film? Come on, come here. Come here, come here. I've caught another one. Right, I've stormed into the salon at Prestwood. I found a postie in her natural habitat. I've got a teacher coming now. Come on. Next one. Good afternoon. My name is Thomas Tyrrell and I am going round the mean streets of Prestwood to find out what it is they really want. Come with me. Imagine that we had all the money available to us, all the grants available. What is it that Prestwood's missing and what does it need? What is this village missing? What does it need? What would you like to see in the village?
I think we've got quite a lot. I think we've got quite a good village, actually. We've got all the amenities, I find, that we need. We've got a nice village hall with lots going on there. Okay. Good shops, doctors, pubs.
We've got a good community here. A very good community here. Obviously, the local pubs are being done, which is good. Obviously, bring money and food to people. Love all that recreation. We've got the playing fields. What else do we need?
I would say that we have glimmers of hope in terms of nice sort of cafes have started up. Obviously, you're on the corner here. You're fairly new.
I've got everything I want.
To be honest, it's actually really great at the moment with play groups and mum groups and everything like that. So in that sense, it's got everything.
I'm very happy.
As a village going, I think it is quite well equipped in terms of shops.
I don't think you need to add a lot to Prestwood. Prestwood's a good village. It's got most of the things you want.
Roads. They definitely need to sort the potholes out.
Potholes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But improve the roads and the pavements, because my husband walks with crutches and I'm using this walker at the moment and it's very difficult.
Tell you what it's missing somebody to come and do all the paths up, so they're walkable on.
Roads. Getting rid of the potholes, definitely.
I would like to see better roads.
Right.
But other than that, I don't mind. Actually, I'd like to see more police in the area.
Okay.
It's missing a traffic warden so that we don't get cars and trucks parked on the paths.
Safe walking and cycling.
Another zebra crossing.
A zebra crossing, I see that a lot, yeah.
We need another zebra crossing here.
Around here is awful, it's really dangerous. And a crossing here, because there's all the people coming from the doctor's surgery to the pharmacy, and there's kids coming from school, and there's nowhere safe to cross, and you take your life into your hands crossing over this corner especially.
More buses, more frequent buses would probably be a good idea, because we only have them every hour, and it's just not good enough, especially if you're like me, that you don't drive, you rely on public transport to get around.
So yeah, let's improve the bus service for when I do need it.
Yeah.
Transport links are probably quite poor, one bus service, pretty limited. You're very heavily reliant on cars.
Proper bus service.
Right, so what is it that you find difficult with the bus service?
They don't always come. Yeah. And on Sundays, for instance, we have no buses, nothing. And it's the older people can't get about unless they've got a car.
What about a bit of bingo?
Oh, love bingo.
Maybe something where they do kind of pottery painting or kind of evenings doing things. Guest speakers, book clubs, that kind of thing.
I'm involved with cars and motorbikes and stuff. I mean, you could have like car meets and stuff in the village. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of people around here with motorbikes or cars tucked away.
You were talking about having maybe like a Superdrug or a Boots in the village. Obviously, we've got a pharmacy. We could make better use of them.
I think if they expanded a little bit, maybe brought in some different lines of things, that would attract other people who are heading off to Boots, who are heading off to Superdrug. If they knew that they could get those things here, more kind of skincare, body care, maybe that would be more appealing.
That we don't have like a consistent high street sort of image. Great Missington's got slightly more.
I would like better parking facilities. It's missing some sprucing up. It needs some flower beds or some trees planted or something to make it look pretty.
I think we need to be more of a location here.
Probably some more lovely trees, some wildlife gardens.
If we could have a field that people could maybe hire out, maybe for an hour here, an hour there, so lots of different people could
let their dogs off.
So like a private dog walking field that you could rent out and you know your dog would be safe.
Definitely. I would definitely use that.
A swimming pool and a really good children's playground.
Tell us what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that children's playground.
We're missing something fun for the kids. We need something for the kids. We need a better park.
Maybe we could add some more stuff to the common.
Do you use the common at all?
Yes, we do.
So what's the common missing? What could we do with that perhaps? Because that's the biggest area.
Well, to be honest, I have quite a young child, so in terms of like the playground itself could be updated a bit.
Well, I'm a mum and I have a baby, so I would say a better park. Something like Great Missenden.
What have they got that we haven't?
A nice wooden park, safe.
They need to update it. They have to update it because it is out of date. There's nothing for. I've got a teenager, and there's nothing for the teenagers at the park.
More things for the babies, more things for the older children.
The playground could be more suitable for more ages.
It would be good to have some more play spaces for the children, some better playground equipment, some sporting facilities. Obviously the common's great, but it's quite limited in facilities.
I think for the kids, maybe something like a play area this end of the village would be really good.
Some better playground equipment, more climbing things, perhaps more of a bigger sort of astro pitch turf for the children.
And there's the other sort of equipment, astroturf, maybe a better astroturf on the second side.
Parks and places where children can go and feel safe.
More for the kids.
What are we missing? What do you mean, what for kids?
I don't know, because the only thing we've really got around here is a park, and that's not exactly great. Just more for, these guys' age, from, 5 to 10, because they've only really got a park.
A better playground for the kids.
Something for the youngsters to do, I think.
Something like what? Any ideas?
I don't really know what they would want to do.
Okay, so we need to ask them. That's a good idea. What is it that we're missing in Preston? What do you want to see in the village?
Toy shops.
A toy shop?
Millions of toy shops.
Millions of toy shops. You heard it here first.
I would like for more swings and for more stuff to play on. I want to see more waffle vans.
So more pop-ups. Maybe more pop-ups. What would you like to see in the village?
An ice cream shop.
An ice cream shop. That is a great... We had toy shop earlier, but ice cream shop's a great one.
I think they're trying to make a cafe, but that would be good. Yeah, a nice cafe.
A coffee shop. Marvellous. A full-time coffee shop, Tommy. That's what we need.
It needs a coffee shop here. I shouldn't say I love the pantry, but it needs one.
No, the pantry do really great things. But yeah, one this end.
If I could move the pantry here, that would be brilliant. But again, that's not public.
Anything for you as a young mum that you'd like?
Give me a calf. A calf. We like a calf.
Yeah, coffee shop, cafe.
So we've got a coffee shop. What is our coffee shop missing?
We have a coffee shop.
Yeah, we've got the pantry at 51.
Take the food away.
More coffee kind of like things.
Right, okay.
More places like you can just go down and sit and like eat and catch up with, because there's not much things like that around here.
So have you we've got the pantry at 51. Do you ever go there?
I have been like once.
They took a lot of the food options away, and I thought it was good how it was before.
I know we've got the pantry at 51, which is lovely, but an evening licensed premises, where maybe the older kids can go on a Saturday afternoon for pizza. Mums can go down with the little ones, and then in the evening you've got, a wine bar.
I think like a wine bar.
Wine bar, ding.
A gin bar.
A gin bar. It's a new one.
A gin bar, that would be gorgeous, wouldn't it be lovely? Somewhere we could meet. Yeah, that would be stunning. Something like that with settees, chairs. You could decorate it all out. I'm sorted, we're done.
She's pimping me out.
A wine bar.
What? Ding, ding, ding.
A gin bar.
Ding, ding, ding.
Maybe like a coffee shop this end or a bakery. You've got was it Zoran's? Yep. Something there. I know that's been empty for quite a while, so that'd be good to see that.
And a bakery. Oh my gosh, fresh bakery.
So I've lived here for 13 years, and the bakery when I first moved here was a bakery. They baked their own bread, they made their own cakes. Then it went to more of a sandwich bar, and then it completely disappeared, and that is missed.
More bars, little restaurants, a little cafe, a lovely store where you can buy interior goods.
Ding!
Probably restaurants is a bit limited in terms of, yes, there's a couple of pubs, but we don't really have many sort of cafes as such.
Obviously we have the Polecat, it's slightly further out. I would think like a small restaurant up this way.
Some kind of eatery. pizza. You know, like down at Great Missioner, they've got Fan, they've got Matilda's.
Like a tapas bar, something like that.
But somewhere that does like a breakfast.
So something that does hot food.
That would cover all ages.
A restaurant, a pizzeria, or a deli, something like that.
Another restaurant. 'Cause there's not many. There's just like the Checkers and maybe the Polecat, but maybe another restaurant if that's possible.
Somewhere that you can go, take your children for a nice early dinner, and then walk home. It's quite around here. You can't walk to a lot of places. Even the Polecat, you have to walk along the Wickham Road, quite dangerous in the dark. So yeah, somewhere that you could go after hours with some girlfriends, you know, things like that, so that you don't have to drive away from the village. I think keeping people in the village.
So if you walk around Prestwood enough, you're gonna find him. Here he is, Colin Vasey. What is it that this village is missing, Colin?
This village is missing a centre.
More of a place, like a central place to meet other mums.
This area is the centre of the village, but it doesn't actually feel like the centre of the village.
I think it needs more of a hub, a centre. It's sprawling. Everything's really, really spread out. And we were talking about it last night. Some kind of centre point, like a village, a nice cafe, somewhere that teenagers can go, pre-teens can go, children can go. And I thought on a Saturday morning, somewhere that sells nice bread. And it's kind of a real vibe.
More of a gathering where we can all meet up maybe, and things like the King's coronation where we can all have street parties and all that sort of stuff.
I think probably a nice place to all meet, like a decent coffee shop with space, so people can go in and socialise, and with a few snackettes to go with it. But down this end, and not down the other end.
The Chiltern Lifestyle Centre.
So is that the one down in Amersham?
The new one. So that something like that would be good.
I think maybe liven up the village hall a little bit, maybe a few sort of dances.
I know we have the village hall, but not everybody goes to that, and we do have the odd place, but we need something where we get more people in together, you know, with their pushchairs and God knows what. Yeah.
The village hall is great, but it seems to get booked out a lot for understandable reasons. So maybe another shared community space.
I think it would just be great to put on like more events, get more people together, and yeah, just have like the whole community kind of get together for different things, really.
Maybe more trade type events, all the traders getting together and getting people to come out. Sometimes it's so quiet. We're such a big village. We are a big village, and there's nobody outside. There's nobody walking around. There's no cars in the car park.
What do you want, Colin? Tell us what you want. What's your opinion? Not the village, you. What do you want?
A theatre. There's very little opportunity for the arts people to do anything on a bigger scale, a scale that's financially viable, unless they go to Wickham or Aylesbury or places like that. So the arts, I think, are really important.
What does this village need? Say we've got all the access to any money, any grants. What are we missing out on? What do we need?
Happiness.
If only money could buy happiness.
Yeah, if only it could.
Well, that's it, everyone. We've got a few people's opinions of what they want in the village. Hopefully, we'll be able to collate this information, and it's given us a good idea of what we can put in a survey and ask the entire village what they want. And then hopefully we can move forward from there. But thank you so much for watching.